Manitoba Public Schools present a challenge for all ages.
Well, I'm pleased to be here at F.W.L. Hamilton School in River East Transcona School Division, and I'm here with the Manitoba Teachers Society, the Manitoba School Boards Association, and the Manitoba Association of School Superintendents, and we are celebrating Education Week. We all know how important it is for young people to get an education, because if they get an education, they are able to participate in our economy and get great jobs and have great futures. Today is a very special day here in the classroom. I'm in a 1-2 combined classroom, and we are looking at a wonderful project that the teacher Erin is doing. The students are making books, and they're doing it online with tons of technology, which most of it I don't understand, but hey, they're way ahead of me, and that's okay. So I just want to say to everyone, to all the staff, to all of the wonderful people that are here today, have a great Education Week.
You are getting a chance to see a wonderful snapshot of all the many things that are going on throughout all of our schools in the province. But this is our grade 1-2 combined classroom, and our classroom teacher is Mrs. Erin Milkowski, and they have got some very exciting things to share with you this morning around their writing and the integration of technology. So we're very glad to have you as a part of our morning. Before we go any further, I just want to extend an introduction to Mr. Kelly Barkman, who is the Superintendent and CEO of River East Transcona School Division, and I want to welcome him now.
Welcome on behalf of all the Superintendent's Department, the staff, and all the students. It's great that you're all here, and on behalf of River East Transcona, and as Tana said, Dr. Hamilton, and all the staff, we are really, really honored and privileged to have all of you here in kicking off the Education Week 2013, a challenge for all ages. We have a list of speakers that would like to come up and share some words with you, and I'd like to begin with introducing to you our Minister of Education, Minister Nancy Allen.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here today because, of course, we're celebrating Education Week 2013 with our education partners, but most of all, we're celebrating it with you, the students. And that's why we do this. We do all of this for you because we believe in you, and we believe that you need to get a great education so that you can participate and go on and do great stuff when you get a job and do all kinds of neat things. I see that you are celebrating in your classroom 200 awesome days. That's what education means to you. So maybe I think we're going to get a little bit of a little picture of what that all means to us later. So thank you so much for being here. I'm here today with many colleagues, and I'm here today with Erna Braun, who is the MLA for Rossmere and someone who I get to work with at the legislature. She actually had to host last week for me Music Month at the Ledge. So thank you, Erna, for being with us today. Education Week is an opportunity, obviously, to celebrate our wonderful public education system. There is nothing more important than educating our young people, but we're also celebrating all of the staff that work in our education system. And we know there are many of you that are dedicated to our young people and dedicated to education. We want young people to get a high school diploma so that they can go on and get great jobs and have a bright future. In today's knowledge-based economy, we have to up our game because we know that it's great for young people to have opportunities, and I know we're going to have a little bit of a look into that because we're going to see what you folks are doing with technology in your classroom this morning. Today I'm pleased to make an announcement that our graduation rate once again has increased. It has increased to 84.1%. In 2004, our grad rate was 74%, and because of the work that we are doing with all of our education partners, we have seen this grad rate increase every year. And this year we have another increase of 0.6%, and we're very pleased with this grad rate. I want to just say a few words to my colleagues that are with me today. I would be remiss if I didn't thank you for your support on Bill 18. This is a very important piece of legislation here in the province of Manitoba, where we are going to ensure that all of our young people have safe and caring learning environments. I'd like to say thank you to MAPSI, who wasn't able to be here today, but we kicked off a wonderful campaign a couple of weeks ago, and it's called In School Every Day. because we want our young people to be in school every day, because if they're in school, they're learning, and that's how they're going to succeed academically. Thank you very much. Oh, I guess I'm actually proclaiming this. There's a proclamation and everything, Norm, that I'm going to give you. I don't have it though, I left it somewhere. No, I'm kidding. I have it. So officially, I am proclaiming Education Week. Thank you to all our partners and to the young people with us today. Thank you.
It's a real pleasure to be here with other trustees, Mr. Persisney, Mr. John Paves, to thank you and thank the Minister for coming out to Dr. Hamilton. We are very, very proud of this school and all of our schools in the division, but this class really stands out, Madam Minister, and you're going to see that very, very shortly. So thank you very much to all the partners and all the work that you've done to set this week off, and a great kickoff and a great school. Thank you very much.
It's a real privilege to be here with the Honourable Minister Nancy Allen and Erna Braun, other respected guests, but especially your principal, your teacher, and you folks, you students. And I know that I had asked the question about recesses coming. It was just around the corner, and asked if it was indoor or outdoor recess because of the weather outside. And I wish it was outdoor recess. It looks pretty cool. I absolutely love your classroom. I can see you're very creative, and it's jam-packed with things, and you have that cool screen at the front of the class, and just touching base with some of the students in here. And you guys are doing exciting things and reading about horses, reading about sharks, reading about snakes. This is great in your reading corner. It's nice to see a full equipped classroom like this with all the resources that are available for the students, that they, no matter what their learning styles are, they can be successful. And that's really, really a great thing to see. The theme for this year is Manitoba Public Schools, a challenge for all ages. We picked that theme because we believe that no matter what grade you're in, you'll find something exciting at school. Something that will challenge you and stretch you and help you grow in many ways and to enrich your life now and beyond. I work with Ms. Malkowski. Is she hiding back there taking more pictures? On the committee, you guys are so lucky, you students, and River East Transcona School Division, to have such a fantastic teacher as Ms. Malkowski. She is cutting-edge technology. She is the leader of the pack, and you are so lucky. And you go home and you tell your parents that some man from the Manitoba Teachers Society said our teacher is one of the top teachers in the province. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or coconuts. Right, Eric? So keep showing your appreciation and support for her, like I know you guys already do. And again, we're so happy to be in your classroom today, and hope you have a fantastic Education Week and a great time outside of recess.
Good morning, and thank you for welcoming me to your classroom. I'm very happy to be here with you today. Every year when Education Week comes around in April, we visit a classroom or a school where exciting things are happening. And exciting things are happening in your classroom. But you already knew that, didn't you? I bet you were excited when Mrs. Malkowski told you that you were all going to write a book together and include it in your classroom blog. If you like to help out your friends, and I'm sure you do, you were probably happy when you read each other's stories and made helpful suggestions about spelling or about the best words to use. And when you finished your pictures and stories and showed the book to your families, you must have been so proud. And all the time you were doing these things, you were learning. How do I know that? Because the best learning takes place when we are excited, when we are happy, and when we are proud about what we are doing. And it doesn't matter what grade you're in, or even if you've graduated, because everyone keeps learning. The adults in this room are all responsible for making sure that you keep learning, whether they teach you in person or make sure that you have the books and computers and classrooms that you need. But we are also responsible for making sure that you want to keep learning, and that's what this Education Week is all about. The theme or title of this year's Education Week uses the word challenge. A challenge is something that we're excited about, something that we're happy to work on even when it seems hard, and something that makes us proud when we've done a good job. Mrs. Malkowski offered you a challenge, and you met that challenge when you created a book of the seasons. Good job. And just before I finish, I'd like to offer a few words for my colleagues in the room. Many of us have co-opted the word challenge to mean a problem. I'm sure you've all heard statements along the lines of, this year's budget is going to be a challenge, or it's going to be a challenge to drive anywhere today with all this snow, or finding the time to do everything that needs to be done today is going to be a challenge. Maybe we can learn a thing or two from the kids welcoming us here today, and remember that a challenge is a good thing. Thank you.
Bonjour, mesdames, messieurs, chers élèves. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and all you wonderful boys and girls. Now, you may not know this, but when I first started teaching, I taught grade 2, and my classroom didn't look anything like this. We didn't have any smart boards or computers, so schooling today is a lot more exciting than it was when I first started teaching grade 2. Today is really an amazing day because while we celebrate everything that you do each and every day, this week is a particular reminder that the challenge is for you to do your very best. We have to do everything that we can to support you. And when I say we, that's your teachers and your parents, the school principals, the custodians, everyone that works in your schools needs to do the best that they can do every day for you. And so, enjoy your day and enjoy Education Week. Thank you.
We decided to publish online and as a paper copy. There's a couple floating around here if anyone wants to take a peek at it. So it's just a little tiny book like this. And we're starting our next book. We've done a lot of writing in between that and this that doesn't get published, and lots of it goes on their kid blogs or on our classroom blog or in notebooks. And we don't publish everything, not even close to everything, but we've decided to write a book about some of our favorite animals.
Manitoba Public Schools present a challenge for all ages. Today in school,
I wrote and published a storybook online.
I found out my experiments going into space.
I analyzed the water quality in the river I cross every day on my way to school. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
Manitoba's public schools present a challenge for all ages. Learn more at mbteach.org. This Education Week message brought to you by Manitoba teachers, superintendents, and school boards.